Hey, welcome back, everyone. This is another, actually, 3 weeks at Drive One Academy. This is a Fiat Topolino. They have it here getting it ready for an event over at Frankenmuth this year. It's going to be, I think, the front of the parade. And actually, next week, the news is going to be here checking out this place. So it's got a little bit of work that needs to be done to it. This guy's airing up the tires. It's a little bit flat. Now it looks better. It's great looking. So it still needs a little bit more work to be drivable. But let's check this out. So this Grand Prix had some new brake lines put in. And what's going on here is the whole process of bleeding. Boom, 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 boom. Bleeding the brakes out. Could take a while. So right now he's releasing a valve up in the front to see if the fluid is actually coming down and coming through before spending an awful lot of time on the back pumping, screwing, and it's not really a one-person job because somebody's got to be sitting up there in the hot heat in the car pumping away on that pedal. All right, looks like it's coming down pretty good. Here's a little more of the pump hold action. All right. Hold. So you got to go around and do it to every quadrant. You know, everywhere there's a break. And then because the fluid is going through the lines, you got to keep checking and tapping off the reservoir. See the lights? When he says pump, I didn't realize this in the beginning, but you're actually pumping. You're not just doing one solid pump. So, if anybody is new to this, I certainly didn't know that. I guess this is the one time where you want to see a leak. It was a success. Oh yeah, look at this side's easy. It's pumping out good. It's on a roll. So make sure you got eye protection around that stuff. It's not splashing in your eyeball. That would hurt. Brake fluid. Look at that beauty. She's purring like a kitten. Dang, man. A wildcat. I wish I was here for it, but this engine was just timed out properly recently. And it sounds pretty good. Sounds like new factory. It's looking good. Okay, this is a new day, new vehicle. Those are some support bars that were welded on right there. That's how they're supposed to go. And some new exhaust is being put on this vehicle to open it right up so it can breathe. There it is in the box. There's some pieces and parts. I think over on the table, some Flowmaster parts. And the Ford, I think, panel truck. It's got this little bar that's missing right there. That's getting some work done to it. Right there.
What was going on with this? It could have.
Yeah, could have been a little bit better, but there's some problems going on with the sandblaster, you guys. Not a big deal. You know, let's just move forward on this stuff. It's the Camaro. It's looking good up there. Who does not like seeing a Camaro? You guys. That's awesome. Let's look at it from the front. Over here, we've got a new window regulator. That's the old one that's down there. It's the strings, the part that holds the window, the motor. It's a whole assembly. So, if you ever looked at price to get that done, it's pretty pricey. There's a lot of work going into it, but this guy knows what he's doing. It's happening pretty quick. It's going to be done in no time. The window, that's the window right there. It's going back in. It's going to sit right on the assembly, kind of sitting right in there. There it is. Clip that part in. That was scary. And then everything is going back together the way it should. And voila, it's all done. Looking good. This part is when you get it painted and you put it right out in the rain right away. Wasn't a big deal. He didn't mind. Look at this. See that one piece? It's holding this vehicle together. That one piece right there. Did you see how rickety shaky that was? Look what's going on over here. The back. A little bit more progress. That's the fuel tank. And let's come over here and check out. That's where you got to put your gas in. Open it up. You only spend like 10 cents a gallon back then. And then you top it off. You guys like those? Those tires? Freshly powder coated. It's nice. They were just put on tonight. That was one of the other things that was done. It looks good. So here we have a new day. I just walked up. Those tires right there are going to be powder coated just like you've seen. This Trans Am. It's going to look awesome. Some of the finishing touches are going on the Fiat Topolino. You guys probably didn't know this, but it was a student that had a like toy model car that was the original design that this came out of. And it was the first car for, I'm not sure what it was, but it was approved by the NHRA by a student for something. It was the first one of its kind. So it's a pretty big deal. So I just helped put a starter on the panel truck, and we're just trying to add some power to maybe get it to crank. It doesn't have a radiator in it right now, so it would be bad to start it, but alright, I'm being lifted up. That's how you start it. You just turn that thing. There's not really enough, we're about to find out. Not really enough amps in that starter to do the job, so can't do it. We gotta go get a battery and charge it up. You guys remember this? Ford Thunderbird? Look at what's going on. Look at the wet sanding that's going on. It is nice. You see that? Look how crisp and clean that is. Don't worry, progress is still happening. You want something that's gonna look good, you gotta take time. On the other hand, on this, it's getting done at a different level. That right there is a starter that was just popped on, so it was really easy if you guys, you know, wanted to know. It's 2 bolts, 3 bolts, you know, one for the power. Look at these parts. Some of the wet sanding that's going on this door panel for the Ford Thunderbird. Look how good that's gonna look. If you guys didn't think progress was happening, it's happening. Back over to the Fiat. Now, he's being closed in there. They're checking the position, the steering wheel, how everything is sitting. There's going to be some adjustments on it. And then, you guys check this out. There's only one hot rod high. I'm going to leave this for you guys to check out. They've been going and entering in Autorama for like 50 years. This place, this school of awesomeness, Hot Rod High. It's really great people here. It's like a family. So if there's kids you know in the community, they might not have these opportunities. They might not have, you know, somebody in their family that's got vehicles to work on or the knowledge, and then they just want to do it, but they don't know where to start. This would be a great start, where everybody's friendly, and it's a great atmosphere, and it's a great place to learn, and it's easy to learn, and it's very enjoyable to be here. Hot Rod High. These are some of the years, the entries that they did. A lot of fun going on. There's a lot more that goes on here than just this. So I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys for watching today. Checking all this out. Look at all those cars. Every one of them was an experience and memories for all the students involved. And just being there on the sidelines, it's a lot of fun. While many high schools have competed at Autorama over its 70-year history. The most successful and prestigious has been Drive 1, also known as Hot Rod High. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. I appreciate anyone who made it to the end. Thanks for watching.